The simple reason why all these things are happening is because when Peter Obi comes, he always do something good to that state that are beneficiaries of his good gesture. And to the government, instead of appreciating the person who is spending his personal resources to make changes, right? They are vilifying him. They are seeing him that is exposing the rot in their state. Because if Peter Obi has gone to IDP, Nigeria would have seen the state of the IDP. That's why the Benue State people blocked him from going there, because it was clear. He mentioned clearly he's visiting the IDP, centers. Now he went to Edo State. He gave 15 million to the school, all right, to support the school. His personal money, not state. The question is, how much is the state putting in that school? How much? So he has gone there as an individual and spent 15 million to support that school. And they were singing for him. Now our papa be this. So now they paid them. That song they sang for him. Remember who they sang it for that time that created problem. So I believe they just feel that Peter Obi coming to do good gesture exposes the weakness of the state, exposes what the states are not doing. That's exactly what it is. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Andy Media TV. In the past few days or weeks, there's quite a whole lot that has been going on in the Nigerian political space. The most worrisome one is watching the governor of Edo State speaking and kind of threatening Mr. Peter Obi for not to enter his state without clearance from him. And that threat was laughable because there's no law in Nigeria that prohibits every citizen to enter into any state. There's no law that said you must acquire clearance before you visit any state. The laws of the country permits every citizen to live in any state of their choice. Nigeria has 36 states plus the Federal Capital Territory, all right, Abuja. So you have right to live in any of the 36 states. You have right to visit any of the 36 states, including the FCT. So there's no law that said you must get clearance. So all this, informing the governor that you are coming for a particular thing, it's just all about respect, notifying the governor that, oh, you'll be coming to the state for a particular thing or the other. It's just a mark of respect. So there's no law that empowers the governor to bar any citizen from entering their state without security clearance. There's no law that does that. So all this threat coming on social media or coming on a platform where somebody is defecting to the APC in the state and coming to make such rhetorics is laughable, because the same governor would have picked his pen and paper and write a letter to Mr. Peter Obi. He can as well call him on the phone to notify him and say, hey bros, if you are coming to my state, please make sure that you notify us so that we'll make sure there's adequate security for your movement and all that. That's what they would have done. Call him on the phone privately, write him officially, and all that, than coming on a podium, where somebody is decamping to their party to begin to make such statement. It shows his level of understanding. It shows how poor, he can anticipate things or imagine things or, act on things as sensitive as this. But one mistake he made was that he forgot who Mr. Peter Obi is, right? He forgot that Mr. Peter Obi is a public figure. Mr. Peter Obi is somebody that is the talking point of today. So anybody that comes for him has so many people. He has so many people around him, not just the obedient, because what is going on now is even beyond the obedient. So a lot of Nigerians who are not even obedient in the first place they are looking out for him because they have confidence in him that he is one unique politician who they can trust, that can deliver democratic dividend for them. They believe that he's not corrupt as other politicians were. So when you place him in a scale with other politicians, he's standing out in terms of corruption, in terms of integrity, in terms of even character. So he stands out among other politicians. So before I go further into details to look at these things that took place within the country, if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel and put on the notification bell so that when my next new video drops, you'll be among those to be notified. All right. Okay, so now let's go into nitty-gritty of these issues. You recall that we have similar incident in Benue State, where the governor, wrote to Mr. Peter Obi trying to alert him that his security is not guaranteed as a result of the consistent attack in the state. Mr. Peter Obi at that time was trying to visit some of the IDP camps, trying to felicitate with them and see how we can support, the camp. And if you recall lately, you know that Mr. Peter Obi has been someone that goes around the country, meeting people, supporting schools, supporting, the health sector and other, individuals who need, such support. Yeah, he has been doing this all through his life. So it's not new. It's not because he's in politics. Even before he joined politics, he has been like that, even out of the country. He has been in Haiti and, other parts of the country during the earthquake in Haiti. So it's his life. It's his lifestyle. All right. That's why when I saw how people were shouting that Peter Obi was sharing food in a function, I was laughing. And I said, to my spouse that, listen, people don't know Mr. Peter Obi. Mr. Peter Obi is a very simple person. Apart from, that day was for the people at the top to serve people at the bottom. That apart from that has been his nature. When he was governor, he served food to people. Is his lifestyle. So you can't take it away from him. It's not about packaging for political position. No, that's not what it is. So that has been it. Like it's like tomorrow you see him carry his bag to fly, on an airplane. Walking alone at the airport with his bag without any security. And he'll be saying, he's doing that because he's contesting for presidential position. No, it has been his lifestyle, even when he was governor. So understand him, learn who the kind of person he is. He lives alone, he sweeps his house, mop his house, cook for himself, and does all kinds of things for himself, nature. So he's there. So when people talk about, he's doing this for political clout, that's not true. All right? That's aside. Back to the governor of Edo State.
The man will say, no, Gashishi. I am sending a direct message to him. There is a new sheriff in town. He cannot come to Edo without telling me. Because his security will never be guaranteed. Whatever happens to him when he's in Edo State, he will take it. I am serious about it. He came the other day and donated 15 million. Somebody was saying, no, guys, why you get 15 million to donate to people? By the time he left, there was crisis. 3 people died in Benin. So for that reason, tell Obi he should not come to Edo without telling me.
So when you look at all that, when I saw that video, I flashed back that this is the same man who cannot even mention, the figures in his state budget that he was presenting to the House of Assembly. All right. So now he's now flexing muscle, claiming he's the chief security, and they are killing people in Agerebode. All right. So very dark man is from Edo State. I watched his video. He was mentioning locations where they are attacking people and killing people. They kill people in Uromi the other time. What did he do? Now he's the chief security officer. He's claiming chief security officer that he must get clearance from him. And it was so laughable that this morning when I checked through the newspapers, I saw that they said that he denied threatening Peter Obi. That he was like, there are a lot of insecurities, across the country, particularly in his state, that is wise if he's coming as a politically exposed person, he should be able to, seek clearance to ensure that his safety will be guaranteed. Wow. So we that watch the video where you were threatening him, we don't know what threat is. We don't know how to analyze the information you put out there. Now you are saying you are not threatening him. You are only trying to ensure that protocol is followed. Is that how to ensure protocol is followed? Can't you call him on the phone to let him know that, hey, this is... And Peter Obi is not the first time he's visiting states. He knows what to do. He knows how to do it. So most of these things is something you would have spoken out of camera. It's something would have resolved behind the scene. And nobody will even know, what transpired. But from the video that I watched, seeing you on that platform, on that podium, instead of receiving somebody who is joining your party, you are now turning the situation to a political attack. I saw the way you are so proud of yourself, bouncing and beating your chest that you know what you are saying as the chief security officer. The chief security officer is the president. He's the one that has the capacity to command the army, to command the police, to command all security architecture. Not you, the governor. You are just like a caretaker. You are not in charge. That is the reason when there's an attack in your state, you will start shouting to the federal government, IG of police, hey, we need a solution. Nigerian army, we need solution. You can't command army. So whatever you do, you have to get clearance from Abuja. Abuja need to approve before any dispatch. That is the way it works. So coming to be beating your chest, you are the chief security officer. You are not. When attack will happen in your state now, then you will now come out again to say, I'm not the chief security officer. They just told us we are chief security officer, that you don't command army, you don't command police. That's what you will come back to tell us. But now it's Peter Obi, you are now the chief security officer. What a ridiculous statement. What a ridiculous statement. So we have seen attacks going on across the country. The governor can do nothing because he cannot control police. He can't control army. That's why we are clamoring for state police. That's why we are clamoring for community policing. Where do you have the vigilante, working with the local police, and the local police working with the state police also working with the federal police, and there will be a network of information sharing, high level of intelligence gathering, and all these things we have to nip security in the bud. But no, for political reasons, nobody cares. For years, this issue have been debated until today, nothing happens. And that's why I laugh when I saw the group that called themselves the Petrol, coming out to be talking about new constitutions, and we say constitution amendment. You see, the problem with our country is that it's like people don't even understand Nigeria and how it functions. The question I will ask is, I think it was in 2014 or thereabout, there is a national conference, right, where Nigeria spent billions of naira under Jonathan's administration to have this referendum, to have this kind of situation where they gathered everybody from north and south, and they come together to discuss about whether they are having new constitution, amending constitution, and stuff like that. They did all this. The blue paper or white paper came out. Till today is in the shelf. Buhari came, spent 8 years. He did not implement that decision, and Nigerians were shouting and crying, implement the decision reached in that confab. Yes. But no, the government did not. Today, again, we are reinventing the same way through the name, the Petrol. It's the same thing they are doing. Why not go and bring the one that was done in 2014? Look at it. If there are things based on current development that need to update or remove or add, you just add and remove and does the document and submit it. And the government will implement it. They will spend billions now hosting this event, feeding the people, paying for the hotel or wherever they are doing the event, and so on. At the end, billions will be wasted. Jonathan spent, I think, over 3-point-something billion at that time because they were paying those people, stipend, sitting allowance. I remember Dora Akunyili then was part of that decision before she passed on. So, why are we doing the same thing over and over again when we know we will not implement the outcome? What is the point? What is the point? And I keep looking at the whole system. Since 1999, democracy came into place. If we are really sincere and serious to build a nation, a lot of things would have changed in the country. For example, when you look at the way the country was structured, you will see it was originally structured to bring destabilization. When you look at the North has 19 states. You look at the South has 17 states, right? Northwest has 7 states. Other region has 6 states, except Southeast, which has 5 states. So why not balance it? Then there will be equity and balance. But when one side is bigger than the other side or higher than the other side, then there will be problem. That is it. So when you look at all this, nobody has ever thought. I know Southeast have been clamoring for additional 1 state to make their state, 6 states to balance with other regions, so that only Northwest will have 7 states as it is. But looking at the 7 states they have, how many of the states are viable? You can collapse the unviable states and bring it down to 6 states like other regions. And then you balance it. There will be equity and fairness. Everybody will have the same capability to compete. So, today, if we pass a bill in the House of Assembly or Senate, when it comes to number, you will see Southeast has no platform. There are 5 states, less members, right? When you come to other zones that have 6 states, they don't even have much platform compared to the one that has 7 states, because the number of states determines the number of constituency and also the number of senators that you have. So these are the issues, the real issues. So if you want equity, you want fairness, these are the things that need to be addressed. So you are bringing about another confab when we already have one confab in 2014 under Jonathan's administration. What happened to the outcome? Who implemented it? Nobody. Nothing. Odosaya report has been there. This government under Tinubu said they are implementing it. How? That's nothing. Instead of shrinking ministers, he created more. Instead of reducing ministers, he added more. Are we talking about wastages in government? So, these are the problems. And they are shifting the burden to the public. And the public are going through hell just to survive. So, these are the issues that instead of wasting Nigerian resources. Then let me even shock you more. When it comes to constitutional amendment, every assembly does constitutional amendment. At the end, it goes nowhere. All these things are way to siphon money. That is just what it is. What is the point? 8th assembly did their own, 9th assembly did their own, 10th assembly doing their own, plus other past assemblies. By the time they finish, it gets stuck at the state level. So why are we doing the same thing, wasting billions and billions of naira, doing the same thing that doesn't work out? So if we need new constitution, we create new constitution that works for everybody, that will ensure equity, fairness, and transparency and accountability. If we need to amend, we amend and make sure everybody agrees that this is what we need to amend, and they amend it, and it goes down the state level for them to pass it as well. The system we are using is not working. It's not. It's clearly not working. However, even if we are sincere to implement the current system, things would have been more better than it is today. But we are not even sincere in implementing it. Talk less of, doing something different. So that's the problem we are having. So imagine when a governor comes and is threatening somebody who has been governor how many years ago before him. It's because there's no more respect. When you come to political space, there's no more respect. It's like the current vice president now, Kashim Shettima, coming to be abusing Atiku. That's what it is. Atiku has been vice president since how many years ago? And you are just there. He has been there. And you are just there. There is experience. There is, age. There is all these things in play that you need to put in the constitution to respect the person who is ahead of you. But no, he forgot that after the first tenure, he may not even get second tenure. Even if he gets second tenure, by the time he's finishing 8 years, Peter Obi is somewhere else. So they are not mates when it comes to politics. All these politicians you see is because of godfatherism. They have people who are backing them, who will spend the money, put them there, and they reach their deal. You see what is happening in River State. Same thing. Godfather fighting God's son. All right, so these are the challenges we are seeing. So because ordinarily, the governor is not supposed to come and make such statement, especially looking at the heat he generated when the Benue State Governor did his own. So now you can see the two states are APC states. So are they telling us that, so during campaign now, Peter Obi cannot visit APC states or what? No, that's ridiculous. He can visit anywhere I want to visit. As far as he can provide his own personal security and go to anywhere I want to go. He can take security from Onitsha and go anywhere I want to go. He can take security from IG of police and write him and request for security and take them to anywhere he's going. I don't understand. Are we trying to now bar people from free movement guaranteed by the Constitution? Freedom of movement is guaranteed by the Constitution. So I don't really understand why he's doing that. In as much as he has come out to debunk it and say, no, that's not what it means. He's talking about protocol because he's a PEP, politically exposed person. He should make sure that he got clearance from them before he comes to the state. And see, the simple reason why all these things are happening is because when Peter Obi comes, he always do something good to that state that are beneficiaries of his good gesture. And to the government, instead of appreciating the person who is spending his personal resources to make changes, right? They are vilifying him. They are seeing him that he's exposing the rot in their state. Because if Peter Obi has gone to IDP, Nigeria would have seen the state of the IDP. That's why the Benue State people blocked him from going there. Because it was clear, he mentioned clearly he's visiting the IDP, centers. Now, he went to Edo State. He gave 15 million to the school, all right? To support the school. His personal money, not state. The question is, how much is the state putting in that school? How much? So he has gone there as an individual and spent 15 million to support that school. And they were singing for him. Now our papa be this. So now they paid them. That song they sang for him. Remember who they sang it for that time that created problem. So I believe they just feel that Peter will be coming to do good gesture, exposes the weakness of the state, exposes what the states are not doing. That's exactly what it is. And Peter Obi has maintained his focus, that he's focusing on key human developmental, indices, which is health, education, basically. These are the two key areas he puts his money. So he said Peter Obi will not get shishi. The man will say he no get shishi. How come he has 15 million? Peter Obi didn't say he doesn't have shishi. Peter Obi say he doesn't give shishi to wastages. He has allergy for wastages. So he puts his money where he believes that money will have multiplier effect to the lives of people and to the future of the generations unborn. That is his way of spending money. So he doesn't just throw money anywhere. He puts his money in a well-targeted, places that can generate greater effect. That's what he does. It's proven in Anambra, the way he funded education, the way he supported education, and moved from number 26 to number 1 when he was governor. Are we talking about health? Go and read his birthday message that he posted on his S handle. You saw many people who want to do this for him, who say they want to build house for him. He told them, use that money, spend it in this school, use that money, buy computer for school. That's what he does. So, because what does he need again? He's a well-made person even before he entered, the political space. He's well-made already. He has his genuine, legitimate businesses that he does. So most of these people who are attacking Peter Obi, what have they achieved? What are their business? What are their source of income? Their source of income is government. When you check a lot of billionaires in Nigeria, most of them are tied to government, either through contract, or they have been in one position of government or the other, or they have been in connection with one politician who used them to do whatever they want to do and stuff like that. Go and check. How many of them have a legitimate business they started by themselves, built it from the scratch and made it grow and prosper? Go and check. How many? How many of them? Most of them that are claiming billionaire today are money gotten through government. General patrimony stolen. So it's unfortunate that the governor made that statement. So that no matter what you say debunking it, it does not change the video that we have watched. And we know what we watch. And we know what you mean. And we see your pain. The point remains that politicians should stop, creating unnecessary heat, across the polity. It's unnecessary. So you have beef with somebody, call the person behind the scene, sort out your issues. You don't need to come on, to the media and begin to speak all kinds of things. And one unique thing I like about Peter Obi is no matter what you say to him, he will still come back to call you my elder brother, my younger brother. He will not say anything to malign your image. He will carefully answer that question. That's the kind of person he is. So he's not the kind of man that if he's focused on what he wants to do in humanity. So all this banterism is not part of it. Coming. You can't hear him now come online to come and be attacking the governor of Edo State. He won't do it. Even if he will respond to that, there's a way he will respond to it and make his point, without directly, attacking him online. So that's what it is. So guys, I don't know, but my last message in this video is going to be this. Whatever you do in life, be straightforward, do the right things, don't compete with anybody, just focus on your God-given mission and do it with the whole of your heart. And don't forget, the God we know is the humanity you are seeing around you. The people you are seeing around you is the God. So if you can't do good to them, there's no way you will say you are doing good to God. All right? Remember, when I was naked, you gave me no clothes. When I have no food to eat, you gave me no food. When I was thirsty, you gave me no water. And he said, no, when did I see you? If me see you and I didn't give you, he said, well, you did not do it to those people around you. You have not done it for me. So, looking at the life and times of the former President Muhammadu Buhari, and where at the end of the day he was buried, that will be a pointer to you that there's nothing in this world. There's nothing you gather that you will take back to the world. The only thing you will go with here is the cloth they will put on you in the coffin. That's all. And the cloth won't go with you because the termite will finish you with them here on earth. So why are we depriving people social amenities? Why are we depriving people good road? Why are we depriving people light in the name of stealing politically provided resources? Why? When you know you can't take it to heaven. You can't take it where you die. Most of the things they own now, they don't know where it is anymore. After that last breath, they are gone. So, life is nothing. But living in good times with humans is what life is all about. Treat your neighbor as you want them to treat you, right? Do unto others as you want them to do unto you. Love for human is the greatest love on earth. So if we love ourselves, we won't be talking about killings today. We won't be talking about bad roads today. We won't be talking about poor hospital. That's why you see our presidents, they have headache, they jet out abroad for treatment to go and take Tylenol. All right? When they are sick, they travel abroad. What about the citizens? What happens to them? Nothing. Nigerian resources spent abroad in the name of medical treatment, medical tourism. So why? Buhari spent 8 years. He could not build one hospital that can treat president in the country. That's what people do. I've not had American president travel to UK for treatment or UK prime minister come to US for treatment. No, all of them take treatments in their country. So is it rocket science to build one good hospital at least that has the capacity to take care of the president. Even if you don't have the human resource in that particular field, you can import the person. He comes, does the job, he goes back. When you need him, he comes back. It's done. But at least we have that facility and all this, and so the other citizens will also benefit. But no, they can never do it. That's why they cannot have quality standard school, because they will send their own children abroad. We saw what is happening in Kogi State, where the governor was alleged to have stolen over 80 billion to pay for his children's school fees in advance. But the schools in his state is not functioning. Most of them are dilapidated. So this is the kind of selfish and selfish desire we see in our politics today. Well, I don't know, but 2027 is around the corner. It is left for the citizens to decide what they want. However, as you decide what you want, make sure your vote counts, because in these days of politics, votes doesn't count. Most results are written by those empowered to provide credible, free, and fair elections. So, guys, you have to watch it. Choose who you know can deliver the dividend of democracy that will reach you as a person. Do not collect the rice and beans they share. Do not collect the 5K or 10K they share for you to vote for them, because what it means is that 10K you will suffer for 4 years or 8 years, as the case may be. So be wise. Wake up. Forget tribe. Forget religion. Forget ethnicity. Look for someone with character, competence, capacity, integrity, and empathy that can use your resources and do what you people want for you people. That's what is important. So I'm going to leave it out here. And if you have any comment, guys, don't forget to put your comment at the comment section. And if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like and share this video. And also, subscribe to my channel and then press on the notification bell so that when my next new video drop, you'll be among those to be notified. I'm going to see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. See you. I'm signing out.